My best friend was about to go down to the river for a swim. My husband stood nearby looking restless and distracted.
Nature calls.
My sensitive and suspicious nature became alert at once. When he walked away, he kept turning back toward her direction. I began to suspect there was a secret between them. I returned to the hotel and quietly opened his computer. What I found were intimate videos of the two of them. Before I could recover from the shock, I saw them meeting in secret again. In that moment, my anger finally broke free. I rushed straight toward the small wooded area. I caught sight of a red figure. I believed it was my husband, so I sent that person over the edge. But when I returned to the hotel room, there was no sense of satisfaction, only endless emptiness and sorrow. What was done could not be undone. The most important thing now was to cover everything up. I scrubbed myself hard to remove any trace of dirt. Then I unlocked his phone and deleted every suggestive message with Carla. After that, I cleaned the entire room thoroughly, leaving behind nothing suspicious. As I practiced the story I had prepared again and again, a sudden and forceful knock came at the door. My heartbeat immediately began to race, not knowing something even worse was waiting for me. I opened the door. Standing outside was my husband, who should have been gone. I could hardly believe my eyes. My husband was still alive. So who had I harmed? I suspected my nerves had created an illusion, so I opened the door once more. That familiar face of my husband looked nothing like someone who had fallen. I turned and ran in fear. A terrible thought surfaced in my mind. I was sure I had mistaken the person. I slammed the door shut, my heart pounding wildly in my chest. From outside came the sound of Will apologizing.
I get it. I get it. After last night,
I forced myself to calm down. After going out, I carefully asked where he had been last night.
Where have you been?
I was sleeping off in the rec room. I know I should have come back last night, but
That he had never left the hotel, until I saw Carla boyfriend asking around everywhere. I suddenly understood everything. The one I sent over the edge last night was Carla. The woman who ruined my marriage had been taken by mistake. Not long after that, Carla boyfriend decided to call the police. The police quickly sent out a search team. Many tourists joined in to help look. My husband and I naturally went along, but my eyes stayed fixed on the ground. I did not care whether Carla was alive or not. I only wanted to find my lost engagement necklace. It was the only thing that could condemn me. Fortunately, I saw the necklace shining near Will Foot. I pretended to worry about his twisted ankle and gently helped massage it, while quietly taking the necklace into my hand. When the necklace finally slipped into my pocket, the tightness in my chest eased a little. I even silently wished that Carla would disappear in these deep mountains forever. But fate chose to go against me. The search team announced they had found Carla. She was badly injured but alive, and had been sent to a nearby hospital. My heart began racing again. My mind left with only one thought. I was afraid she would remember it was me. After we arrived at the hospital, the doctor told us she had lost part of her memory due to head trauma, and could not remember what happened that night at all. To me, this news was like a thin ray of light in the dark. I pretended to hold Carla's hand and comfort her, while hiding very different feelings in my eyes.
It's not your fault.
Over the next few days, life seemed to return to normal. My husband and I continued our honeymoon, as if the tragic mistake that night had only been a terrible nightmare. Until that morning, I heard that Carla's injuries were too severe, and she did not make it in the end. Watching Carla's boyfriend in deep despair, on the verge of collapse, the guilt and fear I had buried finally broke free. I hid in a corner of the hospital hallway and cried quietly. Those tears mixed relief with self-blame. I had never imagined that one impulsive moment would end an innocent life. After pulling myself together, I returned to the hotel. My husband nervously pulled me aside. He took me to a secluded spot. He said the police were investigating Carla's death. He was afraid his past with Carla would be uncovered, so he confessed his betrayal to me. He admitted he once had a relationship with Carla, but insisted it was all in the past. In my heart, I knew clearly their connection had never truly ended. Just at that moment, the police came and found us, asking us to go to the lobby to give statements. My husband immediately put on a calm expression and carefully explained to the police that on the night it happened, he had been with me in the room the whole time. He spoke sincerely with rich detail, as if it were all true. I stood beside him and nodded quietly, confirming his story point by point. The police thanked us for our cooperation and said before the report was complete, we needed to stay reachable and be ready for further questions at any time. My husband agreed readily, though a trace of hidden panic panic flashed in his eyes. After the police left, my husband and I looked at each other in silence. The love we once had long been worn away by betrayal. Now all that remained was mutual use. After the honeymoon ended, we returned to the city, continuing to maintain an empty marriage, living under the same roof like strangers, separated by an invisible wall, until at my mother family gathering, my husband found me with a pale face.
They're saying she didn't fall.
What? Who said that?
The police are saying that. They're saying that she was pushed. She was murdered.
My body stiffened instantly, and all I could hear was his voice.